Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is your reading for the end of May. So I invite you to stay and take what resonates, leave what does not. And this is my only account, and I'm never going to reach out first. All right. So, filming this late. Thank you for waiting. Oh, okay. All right. We're just going to get started. Let me know where you're watching from in the world. And if anything resonates, feel free to drop that in the comments. Okay. I'm just going to get these dealt out here and we'll get started. Okay, and one more. Whoa, okay. All right. So Leo, 3 of Cups right now. I see you. This can be a lot of things. This can be like new friendships, a time of celebration. You're really in this like, technically feels lighthearted to me. Like there is this very like lighthearted energy around you. Maybe you have a lot of offers coming forward, like people who are curious about you and wanting to get to know you. But I see you're in this like wounded masculine energy, not gender specific. It's kind of like this, you've been in this really logical state of mind for a long time, like trying to get work stabilized, finances stabilized. And it's almost like the fun button is broken. Like you don't know when it's time to like relax and have a good time. I think things have just been really chaotic for a while, and that could be just like busyness with work. It could be like financial struggles, could be needing to care for family members. But yeah, I just see you in this like not having a lot of strength, not having a lot of even courage to get started with something new, because things have just been like very serious for a long time. Yeah, I see you're really focusing on your healing and focusing on finding peace in your life and really ridding yourself of anything that feels toxic, anything that feels exhausting, burdensome. And if you've been carrying like other people's energy, emotions, because it's like you're surrounded by it, if you're in like the healthcare field or a mental health therapist, something like that, it's just like if you're surrounded by places where you're needing to caretake, I think you're having like caregiver fatigue, empathy burnout maybe, and just needing to focus on yourself. So even though there are these like fun, happy things happening around you, you might just be feeling pulled to take some time for yourself, and that's okay. So if any part of you is feeling guilty, just know that it's good to replenish your energy, and that is perfectly acceptable. Yeah, I see in the past, like the 4 of Cups tells me there were like undesirable circumstances. You might have just not been getting compensated fairly at work. You might not have been meeting people's expectations, or people weren't meeting yours. It's like you just weren't finding like-minded individuals, situations that were giving you that fuel to keep moving and to really feel like it's worth it. And I'm seeing something like, I'm seeing like you pouring out your cup completely, just like pouring it out. Like, I don't even care anymore. I'm just pouring it out because like I'm getting depleted so fast. I might as well just be the one pouring it out. Like you kind of just have this epic energy. Like I don't care anymore. And that is telling me that you were in a very critical stage of burnout and needed this time. So just know that this time of taking peace and taking time to rest is so valid and needed right now. Because if you're at that point where you're just like, I don't care, you need a break, you need rest. Okay, you got this card last time. The Tower tells me that like old ways of thinking, believing, old structures that are no longer working for you are coming down. Everything that was inauthentic in your life is being forced down. And you're being forced to really address anything that was put on the back burner. If conversations specifically about moving forward with someone, or about work, things that you were like avoiding, they're now coming to the surface and you're now really needing to address them quickly. Even like very swift communication is coming in. This might be a legal struggle. This might be something financially, like loan related. There might be loans, or yeah, I'm getting like a lot of finances or things that you owe other people. Might be time, might be more hours at work, but it's something that's like, I put this on the back burner because I couldn't address it because I didn't have enough energy. I still don't have enough energy, and I'm feeling like I need to address it now. I also think, sorry, Yeah, I think there's some communication that needs to be had. I see that you're really opening up to your emotional vulnerability. This might be what was put on the back burner. Sharing your emotions with others is maybe not something that comes naturally or feels safe. And there might not be a lot of people that you would really just like allow into that side of you. But I think like part of this tower is telling me that this safety structure you built around yourself has been at a point protected you, but it's now getting in the way of other things. It's getting in the way of other people connecting with you on a genuine level. It's getting in the way of people really getting to see who it is you are at your core. And because of that, you're noticing that it's pushing people away, or it's pushing opportunities away. So the structure is being forced down, this protective barrier you had over yourself. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Yeah, and you're moving forward now with this, like, I need to speak my mind, I need to share my emotions, I need to be emotionally forthcoming. And that might be, this could be, everybody's situation is going to be different. This might be like somebody that you wanted to move forward in a relationship, but you haven't had the words to say, I want this. Or it might even be like moving in with someone, or I'm just feeling like there are these conversations that you've been avoiding because it's just, it causes a lot of mental energy, emotional energy, and you're in this stage of rebuilding, but part of that rebuilding is addressing what you were avoiding. So it's like, either way, I have to do this, and I'm going to try to do it correctly and in a way that feels safe for me. You're persevering forward here. Like the Nine of Wands tells me you're very tired. There's exhaustion here, but you know that it's going to pay off to be authentic, to be honest about what it is that's changing, and having these much needed conversations that have been like needing to be had. Yeah, this is wild. It's like there's so many elements here, and I'm getting a lot of visuals, so sorry I keep pausing. It's just I'm seeing, I feel like something money related is going on right now. Money conversations, you might be meeting with like financial planners, you might be like moving money around right now. I keep seeing, like, you know, in Harry Potter, that like, what is it called? The wall that keeps moving and it takes you down to the banks. I just keep seeing that in my mind. Like, I think you're needing to be very strategic with your money right now. And that might be like causing some of this fatigue and this, it's like all of your attention has been on that, but now these emotional components are coming out and things that you need to address as well. It's just, it's a lot for you. So I see that you're kind of, your first instinct is to like go off on your own and avoid this, but you know that that's going to burn you. Like, you need to address this, and you need to rest up so that you can come out and have these conversations or address what's been sort of in the shadows. I think that is like, you're at a point now where you know that that is your freedom, and that's going to restore your energy. It is going to take energy to have these conversations and to muster up the courage, the strength to do this. It's going to be challenging and something that you're not really used to doing, but it's going to be very positive if you can have these conversations. I do see that there's a potential for something very grounded and stable. I think being able to clear the air with anything that's been like silence, anything that's been like being I think just like if you've been avoiding a conversation with someone, they're waiting for you to come forward, because it's like it could be family related, it could be just like one person, I'm not sure, but it's like I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with what all pans out from these conversations being had. It's not as scary as you're making it in your mind. So I think a new beginning is coming forward. If you want to take it, you can. You have free will. So Leo, let's get you 3 cards here just to see what may be coming in for you with the Ace of Pentacles. What may be coming in for Leo with the Ace of Pentacles? Whoa. Okay. Nope. What may be coming in for Leo? 3 cards, please. All right. First card coming out is the 5 of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Fool. Okay, so anything that's been chaotic, if there's been conflict, it needs to be addressed. The Page of Swords tells me that you're really needing to be curious instead of defensive. Like, ask genuine questions about anything that's been bugging you on your mind. And anybody else who's involved in these conversations is kind of in this Page energy too, like wanting to be curious instead of defensive, because it's caused that 5 of Wands energy, this conflict, chaos. Maybe there were a lot of assumptions made about someone's intentions or your intentions. And the only way out is to be curious and to really give these people a chance to share what was actually their intention. And then you get the opportunity to share what your intention was. This is very vague because everyone's situation is different, but that's kind of what's coming to my mind. And here the Fool tells me that there is this potential for something new, it's like you're not shoving anything under the rug, but you are moving forward with a new beginning. The sun is coming out. There's an opportunity for growth to move forward in a new direction. So the Tower tells me that the old chaotic structures are coming down to make room for something that's lighthearted, that is accepting of you, and allows you to really meet people halfway and they meet you halfway. Lots of variables in here, lots of stuff going on for you, Leo. I think that's really positive. So yeah, I hope that resonated. That is your reading for May, and I'll see you next time.